Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something that might just make you look at your spare change a little differently: the most valuable British one-penny coins ever found. From rare Victorian-era pennies to surprising modern coins with minting errors, some of these little copper coins have sold for hundreds or even thousands of pounds. So before you spend that 1p, you might want to check if you're holding a hidden treasure. Let's jump straight in and see which UK one-penny coins are worth big money today. Let's get started. First up, the United Kingdom decimalised its currency in 1971, and the penny, £1 sterling equals 100 pence, has been a staple coin ever since. In 2008, the UK penny you're looking at is part of the series featuring the reverse design of the Royal Shield of Arms, rather than the older portcullis or other motifs. The specifications: for the 2008 penny, the catalogue lists it as copper-plated steel, diameter 20.3 mm, weight roughly 3.56 g. The obverse features the fourth crown portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This was a modern circulation coin, issued in large quantity, so at face value it's 1 penny. But we'll dig deeper into what collectors may pay today. When you mention a coin without mint mark, it raises a couple of possibilities. In some countries, different mints or special issues carry mint marks, letters or symbols indicating where the coin was struck. For the UK, most standard circulation coins by the Royal Mint are unmarked in that way. There isn't always a separate mint mark like in the US, e.g., P, D, S. So in this case, without mint mark likely just means the standard circulation version of the 2008 penny, not a special mint issue or commemorative. It's important when judging rarity. If there were a variant with a mint mark or error, special strike, proof version that differs from the standard, then value may increase. But for the standard no mint mark 2008 penny, we're talking about the common issue. The term uncirculated is key. It means the coin has never been in general circulation. Minimal wear, full luster, strong strike, all details sharp. In coin grading terms, that could be AU, about uncirculated, or MS, mint state, depending on the grade. The better the condition, the higher the premium a collector may pay. If someone finds a 2008 penny still in mint state condition, no bag marks, no scratches, very sharp fields and devices, then yes, that will enhance value compared to the same coin that has been circulating for years. So when you're assessing your coin, look for perfect detail, no wear on Queen's hair or the shield design, full shine, no handling marks. Now, what is this coin worth? According to standard catalogues, for example the Free World Price Guide from Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, the 2008 UK penny, KM 1107, is listed, but does not command huge premiums in most grades. Online listings give a clue. On eBay, we see examples of 2008 Great Britain 1 penny UK, listed for a few US dollars, e.g., US $2 to $10 for ungraded, circulated coins, though the condition and shipping vary. Bottom line, for a standard 2008 penny with no special error or variant, even uncirculated, you're not likely to get thousands of dollars just for the date. The face value is 1 penny, US $0.013, and the typical market price is only marginally above that unless condition or rarity is exceptional. You might have seen sensational YouTube videos or listings claiming the 2008 penny is worth millions. Indeed, there are videos titled 2008 UK 1 penny worth $17 million, etc. But these claims almost always refer to highly unlikely or misdescribed error versions, myths, or are clickbait. For a standard circulation coin with no mint mark, nothing documented suggests a genuinely confirmed sale for millions. It's important to approach those claims with caution. When someone says, worth millions, ask, was it graded by a major company? Was there a rare mint error, misstrike, wrong planchet, missing date? Is there provenance? Without those, the value remains close to common coin plus a small collector premium. So, under what circumstances could a 2008 penny fetch more than just above face value? Here are some factors. Uncirculated/mint state condition. If certified MS65 or above by a reputable grading service, you'll get more than a common circulated example. Error or variant. For example, misstrikes, wrong planchet, missing mint mark if applicable, unusual color, doubling, etc. If a coin is verified to have such an error, collectors will pay a premium. Low mintage special strike. If a special set or unusual finish, proof, color, etc. was produced in low quantity. Historical significance or provenance. If the coin has a documented story, is unique, or linked to a decisive event. However, I did not find reliable public evidence that a no mint mark 2008 penny uncirculated version has sold for extremely high value purely on the standard issue status. So treat high premiums as speculative unless verified. Given all that, if you have a 2008 UK 1 penny coin, no mint mark, in uncirculated condition, what might it realistically fetch? If we assume very nice, uncirculated, raw, not graded, the market for such common coins might be, say, US $5 to $10 or perhaps US $10 to $20 if the coin is exceptional and there is buyer interest. If it's certified mint state, say MS65 or higher, it could go higher, perhaps US $30 to $50 or maybe more depending on demand and presentation. If seller claims something like, this coin is worth US $1,000 plus, make sure it's verified. In Pakistani rupees, PKR, at current exchange, 1 USD is almost equal to PKR 280 to 300. That means perhaps PKR 1,500 to 3,000 for a great example. If you mention 30 mint, I assume you mean a grade/score of 30, raw/ungraded. That puts it on the lower side of collector quality, so value would be closer to the low end of that range. If you plan to list or show your coin, here are some speaker points. State clearly, 2008 United Kingdom 1 penny, KM 1107, copper-plated steel, diameter 20.3 mm, weight 3.56 g, reverse royal shield design, obverse fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Condition, describe as uncirculated, if appropriate, and show detailed photos, obverse and reverse, under good lighting, with a good coin stand or holder. Mention any striking issues, bag marks, contact marks. If certified, indicate grading service, NGC, PCGS, etc., grade number. If raw, say raw/ungraded. Highlight that this is standard circulation issue and that premium is based on condition and not known to have extremely limited mintage or documented multi-million sales, unless you have proof of a special variant. Provide comparison. Show typical listing prices for circulated versus uncirculated for 2008 penny. Include shipping, return policy if you're selling. Encourage subscribers to click subscribe, like video, comment if they have one, ask for value. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button now and tap the bell icon so you don't miss our upcoming coin collecting content. I'll be doing regular deep dives into UK coins, error coins, world coins, how to spot fakes, graded coins, coin storage and preservation. If you own other coins, maybe a 2008 UK coin of different denomination or an error coin from the UK, drop a comment below telling me what you have, what condition it's in, and whether you'd like us to estimate its value in a future video. Also, if you enjoyed this kind of value plus history plus how to market style video, give it a like, share it with a friend who collects coins, and let's grow this community of serious but fun coin collectors. In summary, the 2008 UK 1 penny coin without mint mark is largely a common circulation issue, with face value 1 penny, US $0.013. For most examples, even uncirculated, the realistic market value is modest, perhaps US $5 to $20, unless the coin is graded mint state or has a special variant. Don't fall for claims of millions of dollars, unless the coin's provenance, error status, and grading support it. Condition is everything. Uncirculated, well-struck, properly preserved coins will always beat worn ones. If you have one of these in uncirculated condition, you may have a nice little gem. Definitely store it carefully, non-PVC holder, away from moisture, sealed in a capsule. And if you later decide to sell, get good photos, consider grading by a trusted service, and list it transparently next up. So, what exactly is this coin? The 2011 UK 1 penny is part of the decimal coinage series issued by the Royal Mint. According to the mintage figures, about 431,004,000 1-penny coins were produced in 2011 for circulation. The specification for the 1p coin is copper-plated steel, weight about 3.56 g, diameter about 20.3 mm, thickness about 1.65 mm. The obverse features Queen Elizabeth II, and the reverse carries the Royal Shield design, which since 2008 has been the reverse for the 1p 6p coins. This means the coin is a modern issue, produced in large numbers, making the common version relatively easy to find. When we say no mint mark, we're referring to the standard circulation issue from the Royal Mint in the UK with no special designation, mint mark, or variant indicator. Many UK circulation pennies don't carry a separate mint mark in the way that some other countries' coins do. Uncirculated condition means the coin has never been used in general commerce. Minimal or no wear, full luster, sharply struck detail, no heavy bag marks or scratches from circulation. If you have a 2011 penny that looks crisp, shiny, with little or no signs of wear, you might legitimately call it uncirculated or near mint. That condition matters a lot when it comes to value. Now let's talk value. Because the 2011 1 penny is a high mintage coin, over 431 million, the baseline value for a typical uncirculated example is modest. According to the price guide on coinsinduct.com, the mintage is given and under brilliant uncirculated, raw, the coin doesn't command a large premium simply due to the large quantity. Looking at auction and listing data, I found raw 2011 UK 1p coins being listed for under US $1 to a few dollars. So realistically, if you have a 2011 1 penny in uncirculated condition, we might expect a few dollars above face value assuming no special error. In US dollars, maybe something like US $5, 10 or thereabouts for a very crisp example, depending on buyer interest. In Pakistani rupees, given your region, that might translate roughly into several hundred rupees, exchange rate dependent. You might have seen sensational videos and listings claiming 2011 UK penny worth millions, or $15 million coin, etc. Indeed, one YouTube video is titled 2011 UK Elizabeth II 1 penny coin worth $15 million, rare coin history and value. But here's the caveat. Those claims almost always refer to error coins, proof set versions, or extremely high-grade certified specimens with documented rarity, not the standard circulation 2011 penny. For the standard issue without known error in typical uncirculated condition, the market doesn't support life-changing values. So always ask, is it certified by a major grading service? Does it have a verified error or variety? Is there documented provenance? Absent those, you should treat extravagant claims with caution. So what could raise the value of a 2011 1 penny? Here are some factors. A. Exceptionally high grade, if the coin is certified as MS65 or above, or equivalent, and has full original mint luster and virtually no marks. B. A verified mint error or variety, e.g., wrong planchet, misstrike, doubling, off-center, missing date, etc. If an error is confirmed, it can command a premium far above the standard. C. Special issue or proof/uncirculated set version. If this 2011 penny was part of a limited mint pack or special finish, that makes it different from the normal circulation version. D. Low actual surviving population in high grade. Even though mintage was large, if nearly all have wear and only few remain in flawless state, those few can be more valuable. That said, the standard raw, ungraded, uncirculated 2011 penny is common and thus value remains modest. You mentioned about 30 mint. I interpret this as perhaps a raw coin rated around very nice uncirculated but not top tier, perhaps MS60-65 equivalent, or simply ungraded but looks uncirculated. In that situation, the value is likely closer to the lower side of the spectrum. A practical listing price might be US $5 to $20 depending on condition, demand, and shipping cost. If you want to list your coin, show clear pictures of both obverse and reverse under good lighting. Mention 2011 UK 1 penny, 1p, standard circulation issue, no mint mark, uncirculated/near uncirculated, and note any minor marks or handling. Include shipping cost, especially from Pakistan if selling internationally, and whether the coin is raw/ungraded. Also, being honest about condition helps build reputation and trust with buyers. 2011 UK penny or other UK pennies. Drop a comment below telling us what year you have, condition, and whether you've thought about grading it. We'd love to hear your story and maybe even feature viewer submissions in future videos. Also, if you're new here, hit subscribe and tap the bell to stay notified. We post weekly coin collecting content, tips on errors, grading, storage, and spotting value. If you enjoyed this style of video, value plus history plus how to market, give it a thumbs up, share with a friend who's into coins, and let's grow our coin collecting community. Let me know in the comments what year of UK penny you'd like us to look at next. To summarize, the 2011 UK 1 penny standard issue, no mint mark, saw a high mintage, about 431 million, and thus in normal uncirculated condition it remains quite common. Unless your coin is in exceptional condition or has a verified error or variety, its collectible value is modest, perhaps a few dollars above face value. Condition is key. The better the luster, the fewer marks, the sharper the strike, the more premium it may command. Also, authenticity is important. Genuine coin, correct specification, weight/diameter, and you may consider grading if you believe it to be an exceptional find. If you're selling, list honestly, with good photos, condition description, and clear shipping/return info. If you're keeping, store it well in a non-PVC holder, away from moisture and handling. On this coin hunt into the 2011 UK 1 penny, whether you found one in change, inherited a collection, or you're tracking coins from your pocket, you now have a clearer idea of what to look for, what to expect in terms of value, and how to make the most of your coin. Ring the bell for notifications, and share your coin stories in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video where we'll look at another UK coin, maybe an error piece, maybe a higher denomination, maybe something you least expect, and we'll uncover if it's hiding value or just part of the everyday. Until next time, happy hunting, happy collecting, and keep those coins shining bright. Next up. So what exactly is the coin? The 2012 UK 1 penny is part of the decimal coinage era for the United Kingdom. It's made of copper-plated steel, weighs about 3.56 g, diameter approximately 20.3 millimeters and thickness around 1.65 millimeters. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, fourth portrait, and the reverse has the royal shield design, which is common for pennies from 2008 onward. The mintage for 2012 was large. For the 1p it is listed at about 227,201,000 for circulation. So by numbers, this is not a rare mintage date in island form. When we say no mint mark, in this case we refer to the standard circulation issue from the Royal Mint, Lantricent, in the United Kingdom, with no special designation, mint mark, or variant. Many UK coins for ordinary circulation lack explicit mint marks, so this is the typical default. Uncirculated means the coin has never been used in general commerce. Minimal or no wear, full luster, sharp details, no heavy bag marks or handling marks. Such condition can enhance the value versus a worn example. If you have one in superb condition, that's key. Now let's talk value. According to trusted price guides, the 2012 1 penny in uncirculated condition, standard issue, is listed in the UK price guide at about £1 for uncirculated mint state. In US dollars, that's approximately US $1.10-1.30, depending on exchange rate. Many marketplace listings show 2012 pennies being offered for around US $3 to $5 for good condition raw coins. For example, on eBay one listing had a 2012 UK 1p for US $4.32. The bottom line, for the common issue, even uncirculated, you are not likely to fetch a huge premium above face value unless there are special circumstances. You may have seen videos or listings claiming 2012 UK penny worth thousands, or showing sensational auction numbers. For example, a YouTube video claimed a 2012 one penny sold for US $3,000. But these claims usually refer to very rare error coins or variants, or may be lacking verification. For a standard issue without mint mark, nothing publicly documented supports truly extreme values. So always ask, is it certified? Is it an error? Is it a low mintage special? Absent that, treat high-end claims with caution. That said, if your coin ticks certain boxes, value could increase. Factors include exceptional condition, graded MS65 or higher by a reputable grading service, an error or variety, planchet flaw, doubling, off-center strike, missing date/mint mark, or a low mintage special finish, proof versions, silver or special packaging, which are more rare. While the 2012 1p standard mintage is large, 227 million, so the baseline is very common. So if you suspect a special version, get it graded and verified. You mentioned I interpret that as perhaps a raw coin graded around MS60-30, which might mean modest grade for a mint state. If your coin is in raw condition around that grade, a realistic price might be in the region of US $5 to $20 depending on demand, shipping, market, and condition. If it were certified MS65+, then perhaps higher. When marketing your coin, show both obverse and reverse in good lighting, mention the coin state uncirculated, specify any issues, marks, scratches, emphasize that it is the 2012 standard issue. Listing on platforms like eBay or coin forums, show clear photos, mention shipping/restoration policies. Be transparent. If you're using this as a YouTube video, here's how to drive engagement. Mid-video, pause and ask viewers, do you own a 2012 one penny? Drop a comment with its condition, whether you've had it graded, and we might discuss viewer entries in our next video. Then plug your subscription teaser. If you like exploring everyday coins for hidden value, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We cover UK and world coin hunts weekly. You could also invite viewers to like the video if they found it interesting, share with a friend who collects coins, and click the bell to be the first notified. The 2012 UK 1 penny without mint mark is a very common coin in a high mintage year. For most examples, even in uncirculated condition, the realistic market value is modest, around £1/US $1 to $5 for raw uncirculated, maybe US $10 to $20 for very good grade. Unless your coin has a documented error or is certified at a very high grade, you should be cautious about expecting life-changing values. Always compare recent sold examples, not just asking prices. And if you believe your coin is exceptional, get it graded for proper verification. Condition, provenance, and rarity are the triumvirate of value. That wraps up our deep dive into the 2012 UK 1 penny. If you found this useful, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video where we'll examine a selection of UK decimal coins and look for those hidden gems lurking in change. Next up. So, what is this coin exactly? The 2016 UK 1 penny is part of the decimal coinage series from the Royal Mint. According to records, the mintage for the 1p in 2016 was 368,482,000 pieces for circulation. The coin is made of copper-plated steel, a typical spec for UK 1p coins post-1992, with a diameter of about 20.3 millimeters and weight around 3.56 g, consistent with standard 1p specs. The obverse features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, her fifth portrait by Jody Clark, from 2015 onwards, while the reverse bears the Royal Shield design. Being a high mintage standard issue means this coin is relatively common compared to rare varieties or special strikes. When I say no mint mark, I'm referring to the standard circulation version of the coin from the Royal Mint, Llantrisant, Wales, without any special mint mark or variant indication. Most UK circulation pennies don't carry a distinct mint mark in the way some other countries do. Uncirculated means the coin has never been used for general commerce. No wear from circulation, full original luster, sharply struck detail, minimal handling marks or contact marks. If your 2016 1p looks crisp, shiny, with no signs of wear and retains that mint-fresh appearance, you may indeed have an uncirculated specimen. That condition often matters a lot for potential value. Let's talk value. Because this 2016 1 penny is a common circulation date with large mintage, the baseline value is modest. Standard price guides and auction listings don't show massive premiums for the typical raw, uncirculated example. For instance, a listing shows a 2016 UK 1 penny raw, seller claims uncirculated/uncertified, for around US $1.99. Without a verified grading or rare variety, you're unlikely to fetch large sums. So realistically, if you have one in uncirculated condition, you might expect somewhere in the ballpark of US $3 to $10 in the market, depending on condition, market demand, shipping cost. In Pakistani rupees, for your region, that might translate roughly to PKR 900 to 3000 depending on the current exchange rate. You might see some videos, listings, or postings claiming 2016 UK penny worth hundreds or thousands. But here's the caveat. Most of those claims refer to error coins, varieties, or extremely high-graded certified examples, not the standard issue in typical condition. For example, there is an eBay listing for a 2016 1 penny UK mint error wide 1 penny, offered at US $42. That kind of error variant can command higher premium. But for a standard coin without any documented error, the large mintage means value remains low. Always investigate what makes the coin special. Error, low mintage, proof/BU set, certification. If you don't have those, your coin is likely what many collectors call common, albeit potentially nice condition. Even though the standard 2016 1p is common, value can increase if certain criteria are met. These include A. Exceptional condition, when certified by a reputable grading house, e.g., MS65 or above, with minimal marks and full luster. B. Verified error or variety, e.g., misstrike, off-center, wrong planchet, double die. C. Special packaging or proof/BU set condition with low mintage. D. Strong demand among collectors for a particular year/design. In short, condition plus rarity plus demand equals premium. Without one or more of those, the value remains modest. So if you truly believe your coin is uncirculated and crisp, consider getting it graded for best potential market value. You mentioned, I interpret that as maybe a raw coin around uncirculated but not top-graded, perhaps moderate handling or bag marks. In that case, you could expect the value to lean toward the lower end of the spectrum. A practical listing price might be US $5 to $20 depending on condition and buyer interest. If you want to list your coin, show clear high-resolution photos of both obverse and reverse under good lighting, mention 2016 UK 1 penny, 1p, standard circulation issue, no mint mark, uncirculated/near uncirculated, and note any minor marks or handling. If you've measured and confirmed weight and dimensions, include that too. Also note shipping cost to Pakistan or international buyers, any returns policy, and whether it's raw/ungraded. Transparency helps sell. 2016 UK penny or any UK penny. Drop a comment below telling us what year you have, the condition, and any marking you see. Have you thought of getting it graded? We'd love to hear your story and maybe feature it in an upcoming video. Also, if you've got other coins you're unsure about, maybe from UK or elsewhere, hit that subscribe button, click the bell, and consider joining the community. We'll be doing regular deep dives in everyday coins for hidden value, error spotting, and interesting finds. If you enjoyed this style of video, value plus history plus marketing tips, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who collects or might find a coin like this in change, and don't forget to subscribe for our next one. To summarize, the 2016 UK 1 penny coin without mint mark is a standard circulation coin with a large mintage, 368 million for that year. So in typical uncirculated condition, it has modest premium value. Unless the coin is in top condition or has a documented error/variety, you should temper expectations of high value. Condition matters greatly. Uncirculated, full luster, minimal marks makes a difference. Also verify authenticity, weight, dimensions, and be aware of market demand. If you're planning to sell, aim for realistic pricing, good photos, clear description, shipping transparency. If you're keeping it, store it well in a non-PVC holder, avoid handling, and note the mintage and condition for your records. Coin hunt into the 2016 UK 1 penny. Whether you found one in change, inherited a collection, or are examining a coin you've had for years, you now have a clearer picture of what to look for, what to expect in terms of value, and how to make the most of it. If you found this video helpful, please hit subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and share your coin stories in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video where we'll dig into another UK coin, maybe an error piece, a higher denomination, or a lesser-known struck variant, and uncover what could be hiding in your pocket or drawer. Until next time, happy huntin', and keep those coins shining bright. Thanks for watching.